Yeah.
Well, people, it's Bunny, and it's story time again. Yeah, well, this one, there was a giant living in the woods of a village. This giant was so dangerous that he killed many people. The king offered great rewards for someone who could destroy this giant. But this giant have 7 head. In one of his head, he have a golden tongue, and he also have 7 wives. He would lie down and put a head in each one of the wives' lap. And at midday, he would go down by a riverside to drink water. One day, a young lady went down to the river to fetch some water. She was pregnant, and the giant met her and killed her, bucking out the child out of her belly. Then an old man and an old lady went after to fetch water, saw this little baby, and pick him up and take him home, take care of him, grow him until he reached the age that they started to send him to school. But he realized that while he were in school during the days, children would come and say, I eat milk, I eat milk. But he didn't know what they're really talking about. So one day he went home and he tell the old man who he thought was his real father what was taking place at school. So the old man twist a whip, plait a whip, and give it to him and said, all right, whenever time you go back to school, the first one that said, I hit Mac, don't stop beat him with this whip until him tell you, I hit Mac what. So the following day, he went to school with his whip. And the first child came to him and said, I hit Mac. And him start to whip the child. And him never stop beat the child until the child say, I hit Mac, bravo bull, buck you out of your mama belly and put you upon river stone. He felt so sad and bad that he went home immediately and he told his parents what happened. So he decided that he would kill this giant. So his old parents said, no, don't think about that because the king sent great men, great warriors, and he destroyed them all. But this guy insists that he would kill the giant that killed his mother. So one day he decided that he was going to make 7 spear and he was going to make some lunch and put into a lunch pan. And he sharpened the 7 spear and took off early in the morning. And when he went to the place where the giant was living, near to the river, he climbed a green tree and he started to sing a song. He said, Ayo bravo bull, buck me out of me mama belly, put me pan river stone. So him hear like a sound. Him said, I hear like a sound of a human. The wife them said to him, oh no, my dear, it's just the birds singing. So him lie down back again. The guy sing again. Ayo bravo bull, buck me out of me mama belly, put me pan river stone. Get up and him sit down now. For him say him sure that him is a human. And him shall have that human for his lunch today. So when the guy sing the third time and he rise up and went down to where the guy was and him saw the guy, him buck the tree. And the guy said, bear up my good tree, bear up. I always see dry tree fall and green tree stand. And him reel up again and him buck the tree and the guy fling a spear and cut off one of him head. Him reel up again and the guy sing again. Bear up my good tree, bear up. I always see dry tree fall and green tree stand. And he fling a next spear and cut off a next head. Now this giant get more hungry now. Him reel up the most way now. And the guy, he buck the tree again and the guy sing the same song again. I always see dry tree fall and green tree stand and fling another one, lick off until him have one head leave. And the guy eventually fling the other spear and cut it off. So the guy went down from off the tree, climb down and take out him like a knife and cut out the golden tongue out of the head that it was in and put in him shed pan. Shut it up back. Same I go in my yard now if I go bathe and go to the king because this is a great honor, you know, and a lot of half I'll make for it. Even the king daughter, half of the man who bring this golden tongue to him, you know. So you didn't know that Brother Anansi was somewhere in the bush hiding and looking what taking place. So Brother Anansi, as the guy moves, so Brother Anansi come and him lie down in the blood and roll up, blood up himself from head to foot, man, and get a big whole cat and put in all of the giant them head, the 7 head, and push it go to the king gate, and call up to the guards and said, I come to see the king. I said, for what? He said, I kill the giant. So when they look and see him with the giant head, they make his son open up the gate. And he went inside. When the king hear this man, the king feels so joyful. So they said, all right, beard off this man Anansi, man. Beard him off and put on some good, clean clothes for him. And put him around the table. Anansi go around the table, beard off, sit around the table, ready, with also the princess sitting beside him now. And he started to eat. Then come another man at the gate, called to the guards, said, I come to see the king. They said, for what? They said, because I killed a giant. They said, no, man, you don't kill any giant. The man Anansi came here with the giant head them and tell you that him kill the giant. So we can see how the man blood up and everything. So you can come and now with your clean clothes and tell you say you kill giant, man. So the young man eventually opened the shed pan and showed them the golden tongue, which they know said that is what the king need. So them have to open the gate and let him in. So when the king here and Brother Anansi heard that the next man was coming in to see the king now with the tongue from the giant, he asked the king if they have any toilet nearby. And they say, yes, Brother Anansi, there's a toilet there. While the guy was coming in, he rushed to the toilet, and they said he went right down into the toilet hole. And from that day until today, they say Brother Anansi lived in the toilet. Jack Mandora.
Always I see him in a toilet.
Yes.
That was a good one, man.
Yes.
Yes, Bonnie G. Bless up Bonnie G. This
yes,
story.
We have a lot more to give them as time goes by.
All right, my
yes, man.